What's up, guys? Welcome back. So today this video is going to be doing predictions for games going on Wednesday, March 13th. Got a couple good games going on that I'm going to be talking about, but before I get into that, I'm going to get into my recap. The first takeaway coming from Gonzaga St. Mary's. Saw Gonzaga lose in the West Coast Conference Championship Final to St. Mary's, a team they beat by 48 earlier on in the year. The Zags only scored 47 points in this game. Offense really struggled. But big takeaway coming from that is there's a bubble spot taken away from some teams like Ohio State, Indiana, Clemson, NC State. Got to be concerning for them as St. Mary's got that automatic bid, and Gonzaga still obviously in the tournament as well. So that's something to keep an eye on. Another takeaway, saw some of these mid-major teams get wins in their conference. Northern Kentucky got the upset win. Saw Fairleigh Dickinson get a win. Northeastern with an upset win as well. So that's very interesting to see, as we won't see some of these the best teams from these lower conferences in the tournament could result in lower upsets in March. But we will have to see what March brings us. And the final takeaway, Miami and Notre Dame both got wins in the first round of the ACC tournament. We'll see them in action today. Something to keep an eye on. Some of those teams that got a game under their belt. Usually that second game they don't feel much fatigue, but they're back at game speed already. So if they can get off to a hot start against some of those teams they're facing, they could be pulling off upsets. So that's something to keep an eye on as well. But now I'm going to go ahead and get into my picks for today. First game I'll be talking about coming from Clemson, going up against an NC State. I think it's going to be the game of the day just because it means so much in terms of the bubble. I heard that the winner of this game will most likely move from out to in. Clemson lost to NC State earlier this year on a buzzer beater by Braxton Beverly. Missed a couple of free throws late in that game. It's going to be a great one here. Clemson favored by one, a defensive-oriented team. I think they're going to get the win over NC State. I think they're going to get their selves into the tournament. I think they're just the better team, especially lately. So I do like Clemson in that one. Next game we got coming from the second round of ACC tournament as well. Miami going up against Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech coming off a win over Miami in their last game. So I do expect the same result for Virginia Tech here. Much better team. Have been doing all right without Robinson. Blackshear has been stepping up especially. I just don't think Miami can hang with Virginia Tech. We saw Virginia Tech do a good job defending Chris Likes in that game. I think they're going to find another way to do that to him again on some of those bigger guards. And Alexander Walker is going to be a great defender on Chris Likes, leading scorer for Miami. So I do like Virginia Tech to get the win. I think it's going to be in double digits as well over the Miami Hurricanes. Next game we got coming from Butler versus Providence in the first round of the Big East tournament here. These two teams matched up recently, split the series in the regular season. We saw Butler lose at Providence recently, but beat Providence at home in overtime. I do like Providence in this one. Providence has been the more consistent team on the year, just record-wise. Butler's favored, however, I do like Providence just because Alpha Diallo got a little bit of experience for them. I think he's going to play big. I think he's going to do a good job defending Kamar Baldwin, leading scorer for Butler. Diallo, one of the best defending guards in the Big East, so I like him to do a good job and get the win over them there. Next game we got come from Oklahoma State versus TCU. This is going to be a good game here. TCU favored by 4 in this one. These two teams split their regular season matchup between them. TCU, one of the best defending teams in the Big 12, especially three-point wise. Oklahoma State, one of the best shooting teams. So I do like TCU to win that in a different stadium, different look in there, bigger stadium, lots of lights. Teams have a hard time adjusting to that. So I like TCU to win that one just because of their defense, their ability to hold Oklahoma State to a small amount of threes in that one. Next game we got coming from Notre Dame versus Louisville. Louisville favored by 7.5 in this one. Louisville defeated Notre Dame just a few games ago by 14. I do like Louisville in this one. I think they're going to win by double digits as well. Notre Dame is down to a very small amount of guys. I saw one of their starters get injured today as well in Leshesky. Not sure if he'll be back to play. They're just shorthanded. They almost blew a 20-point lead They don't handle pressure well. I think we'll see Louisville pick up the pressure, throw a little full court press at them, speed them up a little bit, get the ball out of John Mooney's hands. So I do like Louisville to get the win there. Next game we got coming from Bucknell versus Colgate. Gonna be a good one here in the Patriot League men's tournament final. Like a lot of these tournament finals with teams like this, they both won a game against each other in the regular season. Both won the home games. I do like Colgate, though. They've been playing extremely well, especially recently, won 10 in a row. An extremely good shooting team. Shoot over 40% from three as a team. Bucknell is a good defensive team, however, so they're going to have to do a good job at shooting the ball. I do like Colgate, though, just the way they're playing right now. I'm not sure Bucknell has what they need to stop them. Next game we got come from West Virginia versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma needs this one badly. I think they got to win one or two games in the Big 12 tournament in order to get into the tournament. Going up against West Virginia. West Virginia's low on guys. Jordan McCabe's been playing extremely well, though. I think it's going to be a tight game. Oklahoma's not been impressive all year. I do think the Sooners will come out on top, though. But I think it's going to be a 2-3 point game. Come down on the last possession. Maybe see Christian James make a big play down at the end of that one. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, subscribe if you have not already down below. Big week coming up for the rest of the week. Got a lot of championship games coming up in these mid-majors. The rest of these tournaments are also getting underway as well. So keep coming back for the best analysis and the best picks of these games. But once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day watching college basketball.